Good morning. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. I have a question for you. If there's something about the city of Cambridge that you could change, a couple of things to make it the place that you would like it to be, what would those things be?
Well, currently on our street, on Davidson Street in Cambridge, they have decided that they're going to take 6.5 to 8 feet of our property to widen the sidewalks and put in boulevards. There's 16 houses on our street, and not one of us wants this. The east side won't be touched, but they all came to the meeting the other night, and nobody wants them to do this on our small street. The solution that they came up with last night was they're going to take out our sidewalk on the west side. That's where all the little kids are. So when our kids walk out of our front door now,
Right.
they will have to cross the middle of the street to get to the sidewalk, walk to the corner, cross back over to get to school. It's a better solution, but I don't think it's the best solution. I think they should just leave our properties alone.
Right.
And they're going to be doing this throughout the city. As far as I'm concerned, it's a waste of money. And if the residents don't want it, then it shouldn't happen.
So I have a good question for you. This is related to recreation in our city. Some argue that recreation hasn't been a high priority for council for many years. How does your family use recreation in the city? Are you happy with what you have? And if you could have one or two things on your wish list, what would they be and where would you put them?
We don't use a lot of recreation because sitting in front of City Hall at 4 o'clock in the morning to register for swimming is just not something I want to do more than the one time that I did do it.
I hear you.
We have one pool in Galt and one pool in Hespeler. It's not enough. And it's a waiting list and you have to pay for membership, and it's a waste of time. The recreation that we have here, besides our numerous ice rinks, which none of my kids skate, swimming, we just don't use the activities that they have here because it's not easy access to get registered for the programs.
Right.
We do use the Center for the Arts for their pottery and stuff like that. Very easy to get in, but it's ran differently from the pools. Swimming, which I think is mandatory for the kids, it's a non-option because they can't get into the programs because there's not enough pools.
Thank
I
you.
grew up in Toronto where there's a pool on every corner, so it's very different.
Very different indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I appreciate the answer.
Thank you.
Okay.